Welcome to Driven, the Unscripted Success podcast, with your hosts, Mike Menino and Nariman Hamden, bringing you insights and stories on achieving personal, professional, and financial success.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Menino, and welcome to Driven Unscripted Success podcast. Today, on the podcast, we interview professionals and financially successful people who will share their experience with you, the audience, and how they got to where they're at. Zooming from the beautiful island of Northport, Florida, is Halyna Kovalyshin.
Kovalyshin, yes.
Kovalyshin. Thank you. I am married to Ukraine. I should know how to do this. Could you do me a favor, Halyna, and just tell a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Well, hello everyone. Well, originally I'm from Ukraine, and I moved to US in 2000. Went to Ohio, and then in 1 year I moved back in Florida here. So I'm like almost 24 years here.
Nice. Nice. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Nice. And what part of nursing are you in?
Right now I'm working with people with like dementia, Parkinson's disease in memory care currently. Mm-hmm. So I like it. I like it working with people. I mean, it's challenging a lot, but they are all like for us, like a big kids, I guess, and like a grandparents. So it's very rewarding.
Big kids are like boys, right? So we never change. We just get older.
Yeah, it's true. We have 2 memory care units, so I love to work with the only ladies. I mean, they are like literally my grandparents, like grandmothers, let's say. So it's good.
Nice. That's it's a tough job, and if you love it, that's great. Because memory care one of the hardest? Taking the medicines. So. No, which one of the hardest then? What is the hardest part that you've been through in your position?
In nursing, I mean, I worked before in dialysis, and this is where you get attached to people, and you literally became like they are family member of the family, and when they are like passing away, this is the hardest part to
being friends with them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think it's everywhere. I think no matter where you work in neuro or cardiac or hospital or whatever, you get attached to people. And
you do. Yeah, yes. You do. Yeah, it doesn't take long to get attached to people. I agree with that wholeheartedly. There's a lot of competition in nursing, and it's a tough field. It's a very tough field. But what sets you apart? What makes you better than most in that industry?
I think people personality.
Okay.
I love talking to them. I love joking with them. And they like it. They like to talk a lot about their past, and I'm pretty easygoing. I mean, we have nurses that goes per book. They are the toughest one, I think, because it's not like right, left. My approach is if it's not hurting my patient, I can omit some things just to make them better feeling.
So you personalize it?
Yes, I do.
So that's probably what makes you better than most.
I think so.
Nice. Awesome. If someone listening to us wanted to get better at what you do, what advice would you give them? And what suggestions would you say?
If someone wants to be a nurse or work in nursing, or in general?
To be better. So what you're good at is personalizing the care. What would you teach someone to be better at personalizing the care?
I think first, just listen. Really listen to the person what she or he has to say.
Right.
And then you will go from there, and when the person will see that you listen and really care, they will open up and they will trust you. And this is where it's always easy to work with.
It's easier to work with somebody that opens up to you. Do you get people that shut themselves off?
Some of them, yes. And I don't push it. If someone doesn't want it, I'll just do my duty, what I have to, and But you will feel it at the beginning. It's like when you meet first, you look at the face and you know already like what the person is. But sometimes they will open up later and you will become a good friend. It depends.
Gotcha. All right, cool. And you have a chart before you meet somebody, so you kind of look that over and see what their situation is.
Yes, definitely. Yes, they send us discharge papers or from hospital or from different facility, and then you read it, and then you will go and meet the patient, the family, and yeah, definitely. And you have
Awesome.
already like idea what it is.
Gotcha. So here's a good question. What is one of the biggest challenges you had to overcome in your career, and how did you do it?
Maybe it sounds funny, but sometimes the doctor's order, because sometimes when you read and what the doctor will say, you not always agree with that. So,
And then what do you do in that situation?
well, I try to talk to the doctor, but sometimes they will tell you just do it what they wanted. And some of them are sometimes rude, but then you just follow the order, you know. But I think this is the hardest part, because not all the doctors are the brightest one, to be honest with you, but you're not the doctor.
I know the feeling. I've had to talk to a few doctors and tailor my care around me. I don't blame the doctors, but all they're taught is give a pill. That's all they're taught is give a pill. There's got to be a pill for whatever the problem is. And I know for a fact that diet and exercise. I was talking to this one. Diet and exercise is paramount. I was talking to this one doctor, and I said, I heard a statistic that 90% of prescriptions today can be taken away if you change their diet and exercise. And he kind of leaned over and thought a minute. He goes, "Are you talking psychotropic? So all the psychotic drugs?" And I go, "Yeah, drugs. Is anything with an RX in front of it?" And he goes, "I think that number's low." And I took a step back. I said, "Are you saying that with diet and exercise, you can take out more than 90% of prescriptions in the United States? It's just the United States." And he goes, "Yeah."
Yes, I agree. Like back in my country, we do a lot of like a natural way to heal something, even the easiest, like the simplest thing, like as a cold. But
Well, what do
here,
you do? What do you do for a cold? Now, here, I want to see the difference between you and the doctors, because doctors, they have an army of prescriptions to get. What would you do for a cold?
right. Usually what I know and what I remember, we drink always, first of all, you can drink a hot wine. It will help you to sweat. Sorry,
Okay.
you sweat, you lay down, you cover yourself in 2-3 blankets and you sweat. So all that, it will go evaporate and you will feel better. And also honey, tea, chamomile, we drink a lot, even hot milk with the butter if you have a sore throat.
Uh-huh. What
It
about
takes
garlic?
maybe a little bit longer, but at least you don't kill your kidney or liver with all this meds. You know, here I think it's more like it's a business, to be honest with what I see. I don't know. It's just like constantly, like on dialysis, people comes. The half of them are diabetics, but a lot of them it's from drugs. The kidney shutting down because of the drugs, like
Oh yeah, I
steroids.
didn't think of that.
Yeah, you know, and I always tell my patient if it's like the less you take, it's better. So
Agreed. Agreed. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like the human body repairs itself, and
right,
the least intervention, I think, the better.
agree. I
Okay,
agree.
good. Well, you're in the medical field. I'm not in the medical field, so I like it that you agree with me. Sounds like things are going well in your business, and looking forward to the future. Wondering what you do to, what we concentrate here is financing. Make money, save money, and then passively invest. What do you do to make money, save money, and passively invest so that you can retire?
Yes, I can retire. Well, we bought the company, first of all, like 2 years ago. It's a home health company from
Okay.
one of my friend. So this is my goal, really, to shift there and have maybe just a couple of days somewhere just to keep my license. So it's a you are your own boss, and basically, you're helping people. So this is about the income, I would say.
Okay. So passively investing. So you're actively investing, you're running the company or you're not running the company?
Yes. So I'm the owner of the company. I have people, that caregivers who works. So it's a good thing. I'm not always in the office there, but I have to do initially assessment when I have a client. I have to go and again meet the family and see what they need.
Gotcha. And you have a doctor that's with you in this?
No, it's not medical, so we provided just like a companionship and care, just the care. So maybe eventually it is, but it's a lot of paperwork with Medicare, and we have a Medicaid. We accepted Medicaid. But it's just a lot of work, paperwork to do, to have a broad doctor and the nurse. It helps because I'm a nurse, so it's helping too. So
nice, beautiful. Well, wrapping up the interview, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Wondering what exciting plans you have for the next 6 to 12 months.
6 to 12 months, just to be with my company. And I started another business. It's like with one of my friends. It's with the supplement. So I hope that it will help. It's like a passive income that I can really have more time, free time. So this is my goal for this year at least.
Nice, beautiful. Well, thank you very much for your time today. We do appreciate it. And if anybody and your insights, we really do appreciate all of it. Wondering if you'd like to tell everybody how to get in touch with you. If so, all the audience, wants to talk to someone about healthcare and in your area.
Well, thank you, and thank you, everyone. And I think if you can Google it, Connections for Seniors is the company's name. We have a website. You can find us on the Google, and then you can find all information there. And
what's the name of the company?
It's called Connections for Seniors.
Connections for Seniors? Yes. You got an email that you can give out?
Yes. It's cfsvenice@aol.com, and you can just email it to me.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. We'll let you go. And if you guys have any questions, please contact Halyna. She really knows what she's doing in the healthcare field. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Driven, the Unscripted Success podcast. Want to share your story? Apply to be a guest at drivensuccesspodcast.com/guest.